Hey girl, hey, and welcome to the Self-Love Fix podcast, where we get relatable, we share tea, and we support each other on this journey of self-love, self-worth, personal development, self-esteem, and self-care. Because why wait until it's too late to start becoming the best version of ourselves? Let's start today. And I'm your host, Beatrice. So let's get into it. Welcome back to the Self-Love Fix. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Today I want to get right into the topic because it's a juicy one. It's one that I hear a lot of you sliding into the DMs and emails, and that is how to stop caring about what other people think about you. Okay, so jumping into the episode, I think it's important for us to understand why it is that we care about people think before we try and figure out how we can fix why we care about people think, right? So to give you kind of an overview, the two main reasons we care what other people think is one, because of the ego. Whenever the ego feels attacked or criticized by what someone else has said, it wants to fix itself. It wants to repair itself. And so it thinks that it needs to ruminate on what other people say about it or try and get the other person to see them differently than the way that they're expressing that they see them. Another reason why is because we are taught as we are raised to pay attention to what people think about us, and that what other people think about us is our responsibility. And so we feel like, okay, if it's our responsibility, we have to make sure that they don't think badly about us. So it can cause us to start people pleasing. It can cause us to hold back how we really feel. It can cause us to obsess over what people think for long periods of time. I remember I was so pressed about what other people would say about me that somebody could say something truly offensive to me, like, you're not a hard worker, you don't do anything right, and etc. Like saying things like about my character. Like they would say those things about me, and I would think, oh my God, I've disappointed them. Oh no. Like that was my first thought. That was seriously my first thought. And maybe some of you can relate. Like I would literally be like, oh my gosh, like they really think this poorly of me. Oh no, I really am bad at what I do. Oh no, I really am disorganized and just a procrastinator. Oh no, like they think this of me. I feel embarrassed that they feel embarrassed about the kind of person I am. I mean, this is serious stuff. This is literally the kind of thought processing I would have. Or like maybe I would go to, I don't know, like maybe a club or a bar or something, and then I would maybe try to go up to a guy, and then I would kind of get the vibe that he wasn't really that interested. And then I would think to myself, oh my God, I feel like such an idiot. I feel so stupid because obviously he is not interested in me. And what have I done? I've made myself look foolish. I've, again, falling into this rabbit hole. On Instagram, I made a post about talking about falling into the rabbit hole of thinking about what other people think about you, which is, somebody says one thing about you, like about what they think about you, but doesn't really provide extra background information so you know what exactly they're thinking or where they're coming from. And you find yourself going into a rabbit hole, into oblivion, trying to figure out why they're thinking about you the way that they do, or trying to make a little story for yourself as to why they would come to the conclusions that they came to about you. Like, for example, if someone just simply said to you something like, I don't know, you're too clingy or something, you might find yourself spinning into the rabbit hole going, oh my God, like analyzing and reanalyzing all the times you've ever been, in air quotes, clingy towards someone. Like, oh my gosh, did I do that too much that one time? Oh no, wait, maybe it was too much. How many times did I act clingy towards them? Oh my gosh, no, I think they're right. Maybe I was too clingy. You know what I mean? Like it's this constant inner dialogue of just like tearing yourself apart, shredding yourself apart, trying to make sense of what someone else is saying about you, to you. And if it's not that, it's like in anticipation of something you're going to tell or share with someone, like that fear and just those emotions building up. Like when you think about something major you're going to tell about your family that you think they might judge you for. And you're just thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, what will blank say about me? Oh no, what's my cousin going to think? What's my mother going to think? What's my father going to think? And playing out scenarios in your head and just torturing yourself, trying to compensate for and create a story in your mind of what exactly other people are thinking of you. It's maddening and it's frustrating, right? Like, it's no fun to sit around and obsess over what people are thinking about you or what people are saying about you and trying to make sense of it. It's just, it's not fun. So again, going back to what I was saying earlier, this all has to do with the ego. When people don't agree with us or they judge us, our ego feels threatened and our ego feels attacked, really. So if we weren't taught in childhood how to self-soothe and how to bypass the ego feeling attacked and criticized and injured, or wounded is really the better word, we're going to end up continuing to feel responsible for how other people feel for us and falling down the rabbit hole of trying to make sense of what other people feel about us as our way of coping with that, because we weren't given those skills and those tools to understand that we don't have to have responsibility. So really, the way that we help ourselves to stop caring about what other people think is to learn how to repair the ego, to learn how to stop believing that other people's opinions hold more weight than our own, and to pay more attention to how we feel about what other people say about us than what they feel about what they're saying about us. So I know this episode was a little short and sweet, but I want to make sure to say thank you to all of you who have left reviews on the podcast. They are so nice and so sweet, and I love reading them. And if you haven't left one already, go ahead and do that so that you can help other people just like yourself find this podcast just like you did, because the reviews really do help people reach this podcast more easily. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. Again, I know it was short and sweet, but because I really wanted to get straight to the point and let you know about what exactly it is, the deal is with caring about what other people think and how we can stop doing that. So I'll catch you here next week, same time, same place. Thanks for tuning into the Self-Love Fix.